Okay, so now that we've done the skincare class and we've gone through the table close, your customers and potential customers have their menu. Now you're going to begin with the individual closes. So you've already told the hostess, if you have a hostess, to go and get the snacks and stuff. And you do really want to leave the hostess for last, even though her sales do count for her hostess credit. That's a whole other video. But with a party, you always want to start with the most excited person first. And you want to take them away from the table. And this can always be like the most awkward part, I guess, in a skincare class when you're not used to it, just because, you're closing the sale, you're going to sell your product, you're going to book them for their follow-up appointment, and then you're going to offer them the Mary Kay opportunity. And what's great is the flip chart covers all three of those. So what you will need for your individual close, for each person, you've already told them to take their purse with them, the menu, and their profile card. So you're already going to have that stuff when they come to do their individual close, but you're also going to need some receipts, a pen, a calculator. Unless you use your phone as a calculator, you're still just going to need a calculator to calculate the sales tax and stuff, and of course your Mary Kay date book or whatever date book you're using. That way you can book the follow-up appointment and you can book the career chat if they decide to book one with you, okay? So I'm going to read through the close the sale part, and then the book the follow-up appointment and book the share or the career chat. So what's great about this, if you are a newer consultant, you can literally just take your flip chart with you to the individual close. And the more you practice it, eventually you're going to get to the point where you won't even need to read it. But if you are at a place where you need to read it, just read it. I think it's great. It's also a great recruiting tool, believe it or not, because people will be able to see you doing it and think, hey, if she can read it, I could read it too. So here we go. Okay, so once they're sitting across from you, you have your receipts, your date book, the profile card, the menu, and everything, and this is what you're going to say. Did you have a good time today? And you want to nod your head yes, because they're always going to say yes. And she's going to give you a response, yes, of course I did. And how does your face feel? And you always want to touch your face because they're going to touch their face too. It's called mirroring, and it's one of those crazy things that always happens. And she's going to say, oh my gosh, it was so soft. Yes, it is so soft. Okay, so do you have any questions for me as your independent personal beauty consultant? No questions. Okay, great. So tell me, what did you like best about the Miracle Set? Oh, I loved the cleanser. I loved the day solution, whatever she's saying. And you just agree because that's the part she loved. And did you circle your favorite sets on your mat? Yeah, I did. Okay, great. So if money were no object, what sets would you take home with you today? And she's going to tell you, oh, I'd take the Ultimate Miracle Set. Okay, great. And what sets are you most comfortable taking home with you tonight? And then she's going to tell you what she wants to take home. And so you're just going to say, great. And you're going to pull out your receipt and take down her order and let her know you have that in your car, and you're going to get that for her in just a second. You give her a copy of the sales receipt. You want to give her the carbon copy, and it's pretty simple that way. Then you're going to say, is there anything else you'd like to add on, before you total up the sales tax and all of that stuff, because she might just want singular items. So say she gets the Miracle Set but wants to add on an oil-free eye makeup remover. That's what that part is referring to. And how would you like to take care of this? Check, cash, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express. And that's it. Okay. Then you're going to book the follow-up appointment. So, Susie, what's usually best for you, morning or evening? Okay, great. I have day and time available. Which works best for you? You always want to give two choices. So I'd like to start with this week or next week. And she'll give you a choice, weekday or weekend. Okay, morning or afternoon, that kind of stuff. And then you can whittle it down to a day and time. You put her in your date book, and then you say, it's absolutely fine if you don't want to have a follow-up appointment, if she doesn't. You can still be my customer for life, but our products are guaranteed, and that's why we recommend doing that checkup from the neck up. Plus, Susie will receive credit because you booked at her party. You can share your follow-up with a few friends just like Susie did. That way it'll count toward her hostess credit, and you'll be able to get that Miracle Set or roll-up bag or whatever it is she wants because it has it blank there for free or at a great discount. You can even use this list of women, which is going to be on the back of her profile card, the list of women you wrote on your customer profile to be your guests. It can be a beauty of friendship party. How does that sound? Sure. Okay, great. And so that's how you go on with that. And then the last part is booking the career chat. You really seem to enjoy yourself today or tonight, whichever. I would love to give you some information on the Mary Kay opportunity. Can we get together for a half-hour sharing appointment to learn a little bit more? If it isn't for you, I would still love to have you as my customer. When's your first free half hour? Tomorrow or the next day? And then you go again with booking down a day and time, whittling down a day and time to work for her. So you will have sold the product, you would have booked the follow-up appointment, and you would have booked a career chat. And there you go. And you know, the most important part is that you don't prejudge anybody and that you offer it to everyone. So you're going to do that closing. It's kind of like a formula, the same for everybody. And what's so great is you're going to be able to see those numbers be put to work. So there's the individual close. If you want a more detailed individual close, look at my videos down below, and I think there's an older version of an individual close, but that's the individual close that goes with the skincare flip chart. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Chat with you soon.